discuss the second component of microeconomics, that is price elasticity.
Microeconomics is the branch of economics that studies the behavior of individuals and firms in making decisions regarding the allocation of limited resources. It focuses on the supply and demand of goods and services, market structures, and how consumers and producers interact in various markets.
Price elasticity, specifically price elasticity of demand, measures how the quantity demanded of a good responds to a change in its price. It is defined as the percentage change in quantity demanded divided by the percentage change in price. The formula for calculating price elasticity of demand, PED, is PED percent change in quantity demanded percent change in price.
Price elasticity can be classified into several categories.
Elastic demand, PED1. A change in price results in a larger percentage change in quantity demanded. Consumers are sensitive to price changes, often due to the availability of substitutes.
Inelastic demand, PED1. A change in price leads to a smaller percentage change in quantity demanded. Consumers are less sensitive to price changes, usually because the good is a necessity or lacks close substitutes.
Unitary elastic demand, PED soccer 1. A change in price results in a proportional change in quantity demanded.
Perfectly elastic demand, PED shares. Consumers will only buy at one price, and any increase in price will lead to no sales.
Perfectly inelastic demand, PED Froster 0. Quantity demanded does not change regardless of the price change. This is typical for essential goods, such as life-saving medications.
Understanding price elasticity helps businesses and policymakers make informed decisions regarding pricing strategies, taxation, and subsidies. For instance, if a product has elastic demand, increasing its price might lead to a significant drop in sales. Whereas if demand is inelastic, businesses might be able to increase prices without losing many customers.
We will discuss different perspectives on price elasticity.
Different economists may interpret and emphasize various aspects of price elasticity based on their theoretical perspectives, analytical frameworks, and historical context. Here are a few key perspectives.
Classical economics. Classical economists, such as Adam Smith and David Ricardo, viewed price elasticity primarily as a reflection of consumers' responsiveness to price changes. They posited that as market conditions change, the demand for goods would adjust accordingly based on consumer utility, with price elasticity aiding in understanding resource allocation in free markets.
Neoclassical economics. Neoclassical economists, such as Alfred Marshall, formalized the concept of price elasticity. They saw it as a crucial factor for demand analysis, emphasizing marginal utility. The idea that consumers derive varying levels of satisfaction from different goods helps explain differences in elasticity, with a focus on substitution and income effects.
Keynesian economics. Keynesians view price elasticity through the lens of aggregate demand and its effects on the overall economy. They argue that in the short run, the price elasticity of demand for various goods can affect economic output and employment levels, especially in the context of fiscal and monetary policy. They emphasize the role of expectations and consumer psychology in influencing elasticity.
Behavioral economics. Behavioral economists, such as Daniel Kahneman and Richard Thaler, explore how cognitive biases and irrational behaviors affect consumers' responsiveness to price changes. They argue that perceived value, loss aversion, and framing effects can significantly alter how price changes affect demand, making elasticity a dynamic concept influenced by psychological factors.
Regulatory economics. Economists working in regulatory contexts may focus on how price elasticity affects market interventions, like taxes and subsidies. They analyze how these instruments can correct market failures, considering the elasticity of demand to predict consumer behavior under new price conditions, thereby informing policy decisions.
Development economics. In the realm of development economics, the price elasticity of demand can reflect the responsiveness of poorer consumers to price changes, emphasizing the importance of elasticity in understanding poverty, inequality, and the effects of subsidies and taxes on essential goods.
Ecological economics. Ecological economists address price elasticity in the context of sustainability and environmental issues. They explore how elasticities can inform policy decisions that promote sustainable consumption patterns, urging a focus on the price elasticity of demand for environmentally harmful goods, versus sustainable alternatives.
Each of these perspectives provides valuable insights into how price elasticity can be understood and utilized within different contexts, and how it affects consumer behavior, market dynamics, and policymaking.
Now, in the end, we will discuss different theories regarding price elasticity.
Price elasticity of demand, PED, is rooted in several theories within economics that help explain consumer behavior and market interactions. Here are some important theories related to price elasticity.
1. Law of demand.
The fundamental principle of demand states that, all else being equal, as the price of a good decreases, the quantity demanded increases, and vice versa. This relationship implies that demand is price-sensitive, leading to the concept of elasticity.
2. Substitution effect.
The substitution effect occurs when consumers replace a more expensive good with a less expensive substitute. If the price of a good rises, consumers will shift their demand to alternatives, highlighting how changes in price influence the elasticity of demand. Goods with close substitutes tend to have more elastic demand.
3. Income effect.
The income effect refers to the change in quantity demanded resulting from a change in consumers' purchasing power due to price changes. When prices fall, real income rises, allowing consumers to purchase more, affecting the overall demand.
Demand for inferior goods, those that consumers buy more of as their income decreases, can exhibit unique elasticity characteristics, often being more elastic.
4. Marginal utility theory. This theory posits that consumers make purchasing decisions based on the additional satisfaction, utility, gained from consuming one more unit of a good. Price elasticity can be understood through the lens of diminishing marginal utility, where the higher the price of a good relative to its perceived satisfaction, the lower its consumption will be, leading to more elastic demand.
We will discuss new theories in the upcoming video. Please like, subscribe, and leave comment in comment section. Thanks for watching.